want you to take a good look here because we have a bit of a crustacean situation brewing in the DelmarvaLife kitchen at the top of the weekend. Yeah, you guessed it. That's because it's Mamma Mia Monday.
And Chef Joe Bellia from Joe's Roma joins us in the DelmarvaLife kitchen today, and you brought your little friend with you.
My little friend Larry.
Larry, you named
well,
him.
you know. So did you guys know that lobsters are local?
We did not.
No.
We were questioning it. I was like, we don't have lobsters here.
So these are Eastern Shore lobster, off the coast of the Eastern Shore.
Okay.
How far do you have to
So
go out?
they start out, well, from what they tell me, my fishmonger tells me in April they start about 3 to 4 miles out, and now they're 30 miles out. So they got to
Okay.
find the right water, right?
cold water.
Cold water.
Is it fresh?
Deeper water, yeah. So he's live.
He's still alive.
Yeah, he's live. So we brought a lobster here. We're going to do a whole lobster today.
Okay.
You guys ready for this?
Yeah, I am,
We'll start off,
actually.
I'm going to do a little bit of Prosecco butter.
Ooh.
So we're just going to put a little bit of butter in here.
A little bit of a hot
If you want to
pan.
chop some vegetables in the meantime,
Yeah.
just some julienne chops, however you want to.
Okay.
And the garlic maybe as well, just a couple chops.
Okay.
So let me ask you this: when you use butter in a hot pan, don't you take a chance on burning it?
Well, yeah, you do. But if you add something to it, it'll stop it from
Look at
burning.
you.
You do want to have it brown though. The brown brings out the caramel flavor.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
You don't want it burnt.
Yeah.
You do want it a little bit brown. So what I did was add a little prosecco. It's like a white wine. It's like in between a white wine and a champagne.
Okay.
Italian prosecco. This is going to be just for putting on top of the lobster after the fact.
Gotcha.
Put a little bit of lemon in here. But what I'm going to do is just melt this and I'm going to put it on the side. Even though it has a little bit in there, it's still melted. It will
Keep melting.
just keep melting.
Yeah.
All right, we'll leave a little bit of butter inside, and then going to add a little bit of olive oil.
You're probably going to need garlic
This
soon.
is for the vegetables. We're going to actually stuff the lobster with some vegetables.
Ooh.
And being that it's summer, we'll keep it light.
Right?
It's definitely hot out.
Yeah.
We're going to add a little.
You keep talking. I'm going to get my fork now because
You get your fork early.
I can see this coming.
He is ready.
I'm going to be ready.
How small do you
That's
want
perfect.
that?
Just like that. I'm just going to take that, a little bit of this, and put it in here.
Okay.
In the meantime, while you're chopping some of those, I'm just going to add a little bit of. So we have a little bit of spinach, a little bit of wild mushrooms. Watch your fingers there.
Yeah, I know.
And some peppers, sweet peppers, not hot. I know you like hot.
I do.
You can add hot. Put this behind me.
Okay.
And we're just going to turn this up a little bit. And add a little bit of the local squash,
Yeah.
zucchini and squash, a little bit of carrot.
And do you want the
A little
onion
bit
big too?
You can chop a little bit smaller.
Okay.
So you can, like I said, you can add any vegetables you want. We've done this before. I think we've done it on the show once before with some pasta inside of,
Yeah.
of the lobster.
Right, yeah.
But this time we're just going to do it this way.
Is this something you can make hot if you want to?
Sure.
Yeah.
I make a Fra Diavolo style, which is hot as the devil translation.
Yeah.
With some pickled peppers, a little bit of red flake pepper. It gives you just a really nice flavor.
And a beautiful color. You got
Yeah,
that.
no kidding.
So we're just gonna saute this, and if we saute this, we can stuff the lobster. So you see the Larry's right there.
Got Larry
Okay.
there.
And just for reasons not to do on television, I'm gonna show you what we do. So when we take Larry,
All right.
put him back here.
Stay where you are there.
Yeah. You take him, and what you want to do, the easiest way, and people usually put him in boiling water.
Right.
I find it's a lot easier if you just split the lobster in half, clean them out. You see how nice and opaque that meat
Wow.
looks?
Yeah. Okay.
That means it's nice and fresh.
Yeah.
And then we can do a little split on the claw. This makes it a lot easier when you put it in the oven
Okay.
to crack them later on.
Okay, well, it seems like a great time to take a little break. Come back and we're going to stuff. Does Larry's friend have a name?
I didn't
You
get
didn't
that
name
far,
him.
no.
Mo.
Okay, I'm
Mo,
glad.
yeah.
Stick around. DelmarvaLife will be right back. Well, if you're worried about Larry the Lobster, he's still safe. His friend here, however, well, he's the real star of the show this afternoon. That's because it is Mamma Mia Monday.
Larry's over there.
To the back seat. Yeah.
In the back seat, Chef Joe Bellia is here bringing the local seafood to the DelmarvaLife kitchen with lobster. And again, this was something new. We didn't realize
Right.
it. Okay, so what else do we need to do?
So you can see how nice and almost opaque the lobster is. Nice
Right.
and fresh.
Yeah.
Now it's not as so the main lobster is a little. This is a little sweeter than the main lobster. The colder the water, the less sweet it is. and
Okay.
the better.
Oh.
But there's a little bit of a difference in taste. Not much.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and stuff them.
Okay.
So like I said, just whatever you like to use, pasta, vegetables, whatever vegetables will work. We'll do that.
We were joking earlier about my fork skills, and I'm ready to use them. This is going to make a very interesting.
Yeah. Well, I forgot. I said off during the commercial that I forgot to bring my little lobster fork.
Right, yeah.
Makes it a little cracker and fork. Makes it a lot easier.
And then I said, Jimmy needs a big fork.
Yeah.
He doesn't want a skinny little fork.
Yeah.
Let's see. But this is, I can see how this gives you, with a smaller fork, gives you an opportunity to savor each bit of it.
Sure, and the presentation is everything, right? So, so much.
Lots of-
It's
Oh my
a little bit of
goodness.
Prosecco butter on top. And we're going to tell you what. We're going to throw them in the oven.
Okay,
And-
all right.
The
With
magic.
the
of it.
magic of television.
The magic of it.
We'll see how fast it.
See what it looks like when it comes out. I'm
Oh my.
willing to
Maybe I
bet,
should-
Joe, that's probably warm.
I should have probably used a towel then.
Look at that.
So that's how it looks. And like I said, if you saw when I put him in the oven, I pulled his arms back a little
Right,
bit.
yeah.
Because that's the way they'll stay. And it's just a better presentation.
Okay,
So we're going to
all
take him and put him right onto the
Oh, okay.
plate here. I got a little pasta
Yeah.
to go with them, just to look.
I like the colors.
Yeah. We're going to put a little bit of Prosecco butter
Oh
on the
my
pasta.
goodness.
A little bit more on him. And then we'll just garnish him with a little bit of thyme, which he didn't have much more left of. And
There
voila.
we go.
I
Oh
gotta
my
tell you the truth,
goodness.
So,
Joe, of
Well,
all,
Jimmy
all
already
the times
has
that we've
fork.
joked,
Yeah.
you going, all the times that we've joked about how this is almost too good to eat, I would really have a hard time
eating this.
eating this
Yeah.
because it does look so nice.
Yeah, well, it's also not very easy to eat.
Here, I'm
Wanna
gonna-
move over there? Okay.
Move him over here.
Yeah.
Over to the serving table.
So
That's right.
if you saw, I did pre-crack the
Oh,
Right.
that's
claw
nice.
for you. If you wanted to go for a claw, or if you wanted to get into the tail there. Obviously, the vegetables are the only thing to eat in the cabinet.
You take one, I'll take the other.
You go for it.
All right.
You've been waiting.
You let
on-
me know.
I'm gonna grab
And
me
while
a-
we do this, you tell us, you got another Dining with Denny coming up,
So
don't
we
you?
do. We did this
Really?
Wednesday. I think it's next Wednesday. We are doing another dining with Denny. We're almost done with the. So Denny is doing painting on the walls. We're doing. So
Right.
you come in for dinner, you watch the artists paint onto the walls.
No, that's cool. That's
yeah,
very
it's,
cool.
it's pretty cool. People come and they enjoy it. You know, they see the process over the week, over the Wednesdays, weeks. Did you get some lobster there?
Isn't that amazing?
Is that nice and fresh?
Isn't that amazing?
So we did last night. We had our Sunday supper. We had my monthly Sunday supper. This month it was all seafood. So that was one of the options. We did 24 choice lobsters last night out of 50 people. 20.
And this is the local lobster.
It's local lobster.
Local lobster. And it is good.
As only Joe could make it.
Yeah.
Well, you know the standard question now while we continue to stuff our faces. Tell us how we can get to where you are.
Sure, we'd love to. So we're located in Fruitland, Maryland, across from the Food Line. We're on 13, Route 13. Small restaurant. We are open from Wednesday through Saturday from 4 to 10. If you would like to come in, first timers, we do recommend the reservation because we are pretty booked up
Right.
during the week
And for good reason.
for good reason.
Everything you make is excellent.
I appreciate you.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Joe,
you guys.
for
Thank you.
coming in for another Mamma Mia Monday.
Yes, it was.
Sorry,
Almost
I'm going
choked on lobster.
for pasta here.